Come up. Hey. Yeah.
What's up, y'all? It's Cade Cunningham, and you watching 2K TV.
Hey, I'm Brian, and I'm in your neighborhood to talk about the upcoming 2K Compete events. This weekend, if your My Player is a 75 overall or under, you can head to Boot Camp for a chance to earn exclusive prizes. You'll have 4 chances to participate, so don't miss out. On Wednesday, I better see all you playmakers.
With the thought of getting a victory on the road, the Timberwolves came into the arena tonight with a look and checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Russell is out there with Edwards. Then it's Junior. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Towns in at the center position. And for the 76ers, Matisse Thybulle's out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then there's Harris. And it's Simmons in at the point guard position. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Harris passes to Thybulle. Shot clock at 6. And rejection by McDaniels. And now Minnesota on the fast break for the finish. And Edwards with the stop.
You will not find anything selfish about how Junior plays, because this guy is always focused on making the right play for his team.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Harris outside. Back to Simmons. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Boy, he's a real bully inside. I mean, you forget sometimes that Simmons is 6'9", 6'10", with nice touch. It's a nice combination near the basket.
And there's the pass to McDaniels. There's Russell with the 3. The three-pointer is right on target.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Simmons looking it over. Harris outside. The shot off that time. Towns with the defensive effort. The Minnesota Timberwolves coming to this one after the win against the Wizards in Washington.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
9 feet out. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
It really is a thing of beauty watching Simmons in screen and roll situations. I mean, he's a manipulative master when it comes to tearing apart the defense.
Over in the corner, Edwards. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
5 of 5 to start the game, and it might be the second quarter before they miss the way they're knocking these shots down. Boy, everything's pure.
Harris against Towns. Shot from free throw range. They get the rebound. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
And, you know, Kanter can dominate on the court, but his real passion may be pro wrestling. He even held a pro title belt for a little while. He's a big, strong fella. I know I wouldn't want to be in the ring with him.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Harrison Barnes comes in for McDaniels. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Edwards. And Hayes subbed in for Russell. Junior doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they felled the Wolves.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
And really inside the paint is where Kanter thrives. His dominant approach lets him just own that space. And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that.
Look on the floor for Minnesota. We've got Maxey. Alec Burks is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Harris, and it's Harris in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia, and it's in there. Junior's got the lead up to 9 now for Minnesota.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Wizards, put on a show. He added 33 points, and his percentage was impressive, making a number of his free throws and field goal attempts. And he really dominated the game. He looked like he could do whatever he wanted. We'll see if he can repeat that kind of performance. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Maxey passes to Harris. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Clock at 6. On the wing, Harris. Shoots over Towns. The 76ers with another miss.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
And that one's good, Junior.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Pass to Burks. And here's Maxey. He's guarded by Russell. Thybulle kicks to Harris. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on Towns.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Malik Beasley comes in for Edwards. And Hayes subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. It's good. That's 12 points for Junior.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Harris's shot is off.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guy. guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Passes it to Hayes. This one for three, and another three for Minnesota.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. To the inside. Here's Junior, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
What I love about Junior, he's got grit and tenacity. He's always looking for ways to improve.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And guys, I'd have to credit the work they put in at the free throw line to practice this season. I mean, because they have noticeably improved since a year ago.
And so it's Minnesota closing out the quarter with a 20. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for Minnesota, Edwards is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's McDaniels. Then it's Junior. And it's Towns in at the 5 down low. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Outstanding vision from Karl Anthony Towns. Not only is he willing to give it up, but he's ready to find his teammates when they're open.
Here's Thibault. No good off the back of the rim.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. To the middle. Here's Cantor. And the shot is good. Cantor's got 6 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Craig, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
For Philadelphia, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. A very slow start offensively. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. Alec Burks checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Harris. Timberwolves also changing it up. Noel's checked in, and it's Wright in for Russell. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Noel passes to Towns. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Ben Simmons.
You know, despite his youth, Towns sees the big picture. I mean, gets points any way you can, and we'll see if he can cash in at the line here.
Barnes, he's checked in for McDaniels. Pass to Cantor. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Cantor's got 4 this quarter.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
Wright with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. Towns kicks to Wright. Buries it from three-point range. Wright's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
The pass to Maxey. Out to the wing. Cantor, the pass to Burks. Cantor trying to free himself up. Burks can't get it to go. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Junior with the ball, and it goes down 2 points.
A lot of heart displayed that time by Junior on that play. Commits to his shot and then wins the and one.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. To the paint, here's Junior. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And the tenacity of Junior's inside play goes right into the defender to get a foul and put the shot up.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
Four on the shot clock. Barnes grabs the miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Eminescu. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Beasley outside. Pass to Barnes. Beasley outside. Over Maxey. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Beasley's got his second basket. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. 26 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And stolen by Junior. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Maxey. Changes for Philadelphia. Cantor comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Harris subbed in for Maxey. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Inside, here's Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Well, Junior is cooking on a roll right now. All those moves he's got, and we're seeing them.
They've got Enes Kanter. Gary Harris is out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Harris. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. On the wing, Milton. Guarded by Wright. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Eminescu. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And it's been said that history is written by the victor. Certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind, do you think titles are overvalued when evaluating the great players, individual players in history?
You know, Kevin, I think so. Having said that, I think championships do matter, obviously, and in the NBA. in basketball in general, one guy can have more impact, right? Because you only play 5 and you play both ways. So it does have something to say, but I don't think that completes the narrative. You know, there's some tremendously talented guys, Karl Malone, Elgin Baylor, Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson, a lot of greats who never won it. It's easy to count those rings, but measuring greatness has to take in the whole picture.
Hall of Famers, all of them.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Junior trying to get open his land. The kick out to right. Pass to Noel. Down low. Second shot opportunity. And Cantor pulls it down. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Lowry passes to Reed. It's good. Reed's got his first bucket of the night.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Timberwolves.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
That's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, still nice to get that sweep.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Junior.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too. Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Here's Heminescu. No good on the triple. Now, right to the paint. And Junior throws it down.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.
Hey, come on. Hey.